Alright, so what is good, guys? Welcome to a specifically special made series for you guys. This will be a trade breakdown every single day on my YouTube channel for God knows how many days. Let's see how many days in a row I can pull this shit off. I will be quite surprised if I can do even the fucking 3 days in a row. But let's see. I'll be very surprised if I can do a lot of days in a row, but I'm gonna try my best. Obviously, you guys have to like, comment, and subscribe. Obviously, like as much as you can. Obviously, you can only like once, but like comment as much as you can. Show some love so I know that you guys do enjoy this, so I get the motivation to post more, right? Now, let's just get into the trade breakdown. As you guys know, my trade breakdowns are never that long because it's very simple. I don't make trade breakdowns of 10 minutes or 20 minutes or 1 hour or 2 hours because there's no point. It's actually the same thing over and over again, right? So let's get right into this breakdown. We can see we are here on the gold chart on the 15-minute. This was a trade from Monday. This currently is today is Tuesday. I probably uploaded this in 30 minutes. So it's a trade of yesterday. What we had is we had this huge push on gold, right? Going towards all-time high. We can see that we came pretty close to all-time high, but we did have some fat rejection. And from there on, we had this huge drop, right? You can see this huge drop happened during Friday. Now, after that, what we had is we took out all of these lows and we mitigated this demand that broke the previous supplies, which were kind of holding on. You can see that all of these supplies were holding on from price for like a week or two to break out to the upside, right? So we can see that this is quite a strong demand right now. Anyways, we do tap into the demand and then we do push up. Now this is Monday market open. You can see that we instantly get a push to the upside right here on the 1 minute chart, right? We can see that we have a mitigation of this demand, but what are the odds that we will push up from this demand? I don't think it's very much because we also did take out these highs right here and did mitigate into the supply. Obviously, the supply is quite big, and I can't be asked to refine it right now. But you get the idea. Now, what I was thinking was, look, most likely what's gonna happen is either we're gonna sweep these lows, or maybe we're gonna retake these lows and maybe get a potential trade in. So I was simply waiting on the 1 minute chart, see what's gonna happen, right? Now, let's just follow through and see what gold exactly does. Okay, so it's sped up on the fastest. You can see it came out to almost re-sweep that high. Now we're still, we still have this break of structure here. We still have this demand here. So there's still potentially a buy position possible, right? Now, obviously, if we do break lower than any chalk made here, then I would expect price to move lower. Possibly, like, I didn't really want to take any trades after this. I really wanted these lows to get taken out. But I was like, look, if we do get a chalk here, then I would most likely enter this position, right? Now you can see that first of all, we had this liquidity sweep right here. And then you would be looking for a breakout. And obviously, if you look here, this is not exactly a breakout. So you would want a like the high to get rebroken, right? Now that's exactly what happens right here. So you guys can see once the high gets broken, I do enter my position here. Stops to be here. You can put your stop loss here, but I was just gonna sleep, so I put my stop loss here because what could happen is we could always have a retest, take out these lows, and then maybe chalk again. And I was like, I couldn't be fucking asked. And then I set my TP at this 15-minute supply. Now, why did I set my TP at this 15 supply? First of all, we did reject from that supply on the other day as well. And there's not as much liquidity as I would have liked towards the upside. So if we do go up that much significantly, it would be very hard to continuously keep going, in my opinion, unless there was more liquidity to be taken out. For example, if there was more highs like this, and you had a high here, high here, high here, then maybe like all of them would have got taken out. But this is what I was seeing, and I was happy with the 3.3 hour profit. I was risking 1%, 1k. I'll make 3.3k option on a couple accounts. I will be happy, right? Now let's just fast forward this and let's see where the trade does end up playing out and what happens afterwards. Now you guys can see we get a small retest, all good. Obviously I'm sleeping, so like there is obviously scaling opportunities. But I'm sleeping, so I'm not really giving a fuck. Like, I'm in my sleep dreaming about how I'm gonna make $1 million fucking dollars. And sometimes, you know what it is? Sometimes it's also good to be sleeping because sometimes you might just scale in trades that you're not supposed to scale in, or that would be a stop loss, and then sleeping saves you from it. Obviously, it's like 3, 4 a.m. Why the fuck would I not be sleeping? So it does chop out quite a lot, and then it goes to hit TP right before London session. You guys can see, beautiful. So that was a beautiful 3.3R trade. That's simply the breakdown on how I made 3.3R. And after that trade, actually price goes on to go a little bit higher, and then goes higher again. It goes very close to this high. Now imagine your TP was at this high, right? Now imagine your TP was at this high. Would it be worth sacrificing? This is 1 hour extra. Would you be sacrificing 1 hour extra? Or would you want to sacrifice 3.3R to hit a 4.4R, but get the stress of not hitting TP by $3 and just crashing the fuck out? Now, I wouldn't. And that's why sometimes it's better just TP like this. And TP somewhere that is more likely to hit, and maybe the other place will get hit TP. But is it worth to risk $3,000 for $1,000 extra? It's not, because at the end of the day, you need to realize that when you're having a 3 hour trade, you're up $3,000 just to make another extra $1,000. Essentially, you're risking the $3,000 that you already have, which is unrealized. But essentially, if you close, it's realized, right? So that's something you also need to keep in mind. Now, this was a trade breakdown. Hope you guys did. Hope you guys, what the fuck? Hope. No, that was actually correct English. Hope you guys did learn something new and enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment down below, and I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow.